on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Lancer basketball is now on the air.
Pickett, a steal, his own. Jeff Krug, Pickett is Pickett pockets. Or the putback and one, count the basket. Whistle, foul, count the basket and one.
Jackson, they go down the length of the court. Pickett, going inside. He's gonna dunk it. Jam time. It's Jordan Pickett.
Now it's time for the Lancer Hoops pregame show with Steven Stock.
Welcome into tonight's Lancer Hoops pregame show. Steven Stock with you on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Tonight, the Collinsville Kahoks come to town, take on the Belleville East Lancers as the Lancers open up their home season and conference play between the Kahoks tonight. And a great matchup. We're under the Friday Night Lights. It's always great to be under the Friday Night Lights, especially for some basketball. And a great matchup like this, two teams that matched up in the regional championship last year, battled out for the fourth game on the Lancer schedule. I mean, whoever made this schedule did a great job putting on a Friday night to open up this season. Anyway, welcome in here, though. We have a great action-packed pregame show here for you. We're going to talk about some girls basketball, how they did last night at Collinsville. We'll talk about their season so far. They've played 5 games. They're 5 games through. We'll talk about some stats. We'll talk about the Alton Tip-Off Tournament. It was a success for the Lancers as they ended up being champions. We'll talk about some stats, some scores around the league and the conference, and then also an interview, recent episode of Lancer Conversation, episode 10 that was released this morning with head coach Jeff Krug for the Belleville East boys varsity team. A great interview, great conversation. Can't wait to play that for you guys here at the end. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Yeah, 30-second break, and we'll talk about some girls basketball next out of the break. We'll be right back. Back out of the break here on the Lancer Hoops pregame show. Let's go ahead and talk about the girls team as they were in action last night. Their first game in action since last Monday where they beat Granite City here at home on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. And they ended up taking on Collinsville on the road, and Collinsville is coming in with a record of 2-3. So Belleville East had a better record by half a game, 2-2, but the Kahoks really just dominated in the third quarter. I was watching some of it, and I'll talk about the Kahoks Sports Network as we get to the throughout this pregame show. I'll talk about them, but I was watching a little bit of it with Todd Duke on the play-by-play, and he does a great job over there in Collinsville. But I was watching the game, a little bit of the game last night, especially at the end of the second quarter, and but the Lancers were down by 3 after the first quarter and down by 7 after the second quarter. Outscored by 4 in that second quarter, and then the third quarter, the Kahoks started to pull away, and they ended up winning that one by double digits, 45-32. A rough game for the Lancers. I believe Todd Duke did say that Lancers had 25 turnovers compared to 12 compared to Collinsville, which obviously you do not want that at all. And it wasn't, I believe, I don't think I got the exact percentage for field goals, but I did know for field goal or for three-pointers, the Lancers shot 1 for 8. So you definitely make more shots, and something I did talk about with Coach Kemji's after the Granite City game. I'll play an interview here in a bit, but yeah, you want to be able to shoot better. As it's J.D. Williams, who led the team with 11, Taylor Smith with 9, and tough loss to the Lancers, 45-32. They're in action on next Thursday. We'll have the call here at home against Edwardsville, trying to get their second conference win to go back to 3-3. That is next Thursday, so 2-3. And I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of the interview from last Tuesday with Coach Kemji's after the game.
The win, you guys have now won 2 straight. Looks like things are starting to get going for you guys.
That's right. You know, and we're kind of a young team, and so you know, we've talked a lot about how it's just going to take some time. We got to trust the process, got to keep working together, and you know, we struggled a little bit when our shots weren't falling in the first half, and then we really stepped it up on the defensive end. Their number one was really hurting us, and Madison Hunter came in and just dominated and shut her down on defense. I don't think she scored the rest of the game, and to me, that was kind of a big pivotal moment. Everything else, once our defense got going, everything else went from there. So we're just hoping, you know, this early in the season, you're just hoping to learn things, get better, build one game at a time, and I thought we really did that tonight and took a step forward, so it was good.
Let's get to the matchup at hand tonight here between the Kahoks and the Lancers. Collinsville coming in. They had the Mascuda Tip-Off Tournament, I believe it was 4-1. that they went in that tournament. And Belleville's coming in 3-0. They started off their season at the Alton Tip-Off Tournament, and they actually ended up winning that tournament. Champions Jordan Pickett was MVP of that tournament. I believe it was Antoine Wilson. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check Twitter again. But I believe it was him and Pickett that were named to the all-tournament first team. And they did really well. I'm going to go ahead. Collinsville went 3-1 in the Muscuda Tip-Off Tournament. But let me go ahead and get through some of these box scores for you. As the first game of the tournament was on last Tuesday, the 22nd, and they took on Lift for Life in the first round, and Belleville East just dominated them, almost doubled the points Lift for Life score. It was 69-35, and 2 21-point quarters in the second and third really helped the Lancers to get that one. So now you're in the second round. You're taking on a conference foe in O'Fallon, and man, the Lancers did not disappoint, win that one by 13, 65-52. Again, plus 17 stretch in that second and third quarter that really helped the Lancers win by 13. They're 2-0. Now they're going to the championship, and they took on SLU High, and they just rolled them. Absolute steamrolled past them. 59-25 the final. A 24-4 third quarter for the Lancers in that game, and 3-0 to start off the year. Champions of the Alton Tip-Off Tournament, something they weren't able to do last year, so it already shows you got some improvement. And they start off the season with a bang. A great job by the team and a great way to start off the season. And after that tournament, let's look at it. It's Jordan Pickett, obviously, who leads the team in scoring. He's got 21.7 right now. But someone that is very underrated, who I think is going to be a key factor in tonight's matchup, is Antoine Wilson, who's averaging 12.3, 16 for 24 shooting. That's 67% clip. That is I believe that's the highest on the team. That is the highest on the team, minimum 12 shots. So look at that. And then the three-point shooting is even better, 4 for 6, 67% shooting as well. So Antoine Wilson averaging 12.3. I think he's going to have a big game tonight if the Lancers want to win. He is an underrated part of this offense, and he stepped up big time over the tournament, and a great start for him. And our guy I'm looking at is Darian Singleton, who had 7. TJ Montgomery is doing really well, 71% shooting, 5 for 7. He's averaging 5.5. Mason Mosley, 5.3. Jackson, 5.6 rebounds, someone I talk about with Coach Treat coming up the interview here in a bit. But really good scoring, and defensive-wise, it's Alex Jackson who's leading the team in rebounds, 6.3, but also it's Pickett, 5.7. He's showing he can do it on the glass and scoring-wise. And I'm really see how Jordan Pickett does this game. The Lancers, if you do not know, lost in the regional championship to the Kahoks last year, 62-60 in overtime. So we're trying to seek some revenge, and that's something I talked about with Coach Padgett after the blue and white scrimmage. Was just trying to get revenge. He didn't like how he had to think about it, but still, he says it's definitely still a little bit on the team's minds a bit, and they're trying to, hopefully, I think they can definitely get the win tonight, get some revenge on them. And with Collinsville coming to town tonight, something I found out on the Kahoks Sports Center last night, their head coach is searching for win number 700. He's 699 and 299. So if they win tonight, it'll be win 700 for Coach Darren Lee of the Kahoks. And with the Kahoks also in town, the Kahoks Sports Network, Todd Duke is on the call on the other side, and he's always a great guy to talk to. I've talked to him before a few broadcasts now. He's a great guy and someone I have a lot of respect for. And hopefully, I think hopefully it'll be a good game for him to call, for both of us to call. And good luck to him tonight in his broadcast. He does a great job. Go check him out if you guys haven't. Absolute great guy. Anyway, Kahoks and Lancers, here's my interview with Coach Krug to wrap out the pregame show. And then the tip is about 5.5 minutes away. So I'll see you for the call. But here's my interview with Coach Krug to wrap it out in the recent episode of the Lancer Conversation. Take time to join me.
All right, no problem at all, man.
Before we start off, I'm going to take a second to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Krug. I've been coaching here at Belleville East coaching basketball here at Belleville East for 17 years. It's my 6th year being the head coach, and we're just getting the year started.
How did you get into coaching? How did you coach basketball?
Oh, I mean, I played basketball in high school. I always wanted to be a coach, and when I got hired on at East, Doug McCrary allowed me to be a varsity assistant coach my first year, and then I coached for Coach Hoffman and Coach Schroeder as well.
You guys started off the week or season last week or over the weekend at the Alton Tip-Off Tournament, went 3-0, ended up winning the tournament. How was that to start off the year?
Yeah, kids played hard. It was a good start going 3-0. We played some good competition. The kids played really hard, played together, and we're happy with the start.
You guys' first 3 games had a 69-35 win versus Lift for Life, 65-52 versus O'Fallon, and a 59-25 versus SLU High. That's a combined 81 points outscoring those teams. You guys played dominated those teams.
Yeah, and it all started on the defensive end. We played extremely hard defense. We rebounded the ball well, and then the scoring came along with it. But it's all about being a team, and we really had a good team effort all weekend.
With those 3 games and what we saw in the blue and white scrimmage, you guys have a lot of scoring, a lot of offense. Do you think that's your guys' biggest strength this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's we have a lot of skilled guys on the offense, and yes, it's one of our strengths, but the defense and the rebounding is what's really going to win us games.
You guys have Jordan Pickett, probably the biggest star on the team. He headlines it completely. What's it like coaching him and having him on your team?
It's great having Jordan. Jordan started varsity since he was a freshman, so I've coached him all 4 of his years. He works really, really hard, and he's earned everything he's gotten. And yeah, I mean, he's going to be going to SIU Edwardsville, so it's always kind of a calming influence to have him on the team because you know how much experience he has.
And he also leads you guys in scoring with 21.7. That's a nice score to have.
Yes. I mean, you can count on him to get some buckets, and the other guys have really opened up a lot of things for him and always hit him with good passes.
Another guy I feel like makes a big impact on the team is Alex Jackson down low. He's averaging 6.3 rebounds per game, and he's someone I've always mentioned on broadcast. He's a big body down low, and that's a lot of advantages to his game.
Yes, he's a big body. He's worked really hard to get himself in shape, and he's a much better athlete than people give him credit for. But yeah, he's always active down low, getting rebounds, posting up hard, getting some buckets down there. So he helps us out a lot.
You guys start off conference play on Friday night against Collinsville. What do you guys know about him?
I mean, I've already watched a couple films on him. We played him 4 times last year, so they have a lot of guys returning. So we have a pretty good idea what they're doing. I mean, they're skilled, they're well coached, so it'll be a tough game for us.
You guys last year, to finish off the season, lost in the regional championship versus Collinsville. Is that still in your guys' mind coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it's still on my mind every day. I mean, we lost to an overtime for the 2nd time that year. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to – we were young last year. We take it as a learning experience and see what we need to do better to get a regional championship this year.
What I talked about earlier about Jordan Pickett, he headlines the team. What's some other guys on the team that maybe don't get as much attention as he does, but deserves it? Yeah, we got, of course, Jordan and Alex we've already talked about, but then Darian Singleton, Mason Mosley, Antoine Wilson was 2nd team all-conference for us. Mason and Darian were transfers for us. And then we've got Jackson Muse, Talis Lowry, TJ Montgomery, and Savion Mitchell have all really gotten minutes as well. We go about 9 deep right now. When I did the blue and white scrimmage 2 weeks ago, we saw TJ Montgomery, Jordan Pickett, Mason Mosley, Darian Singleton all run the point guard. What's it looking like at point guard for the offense?
I mean, right now it's with our starters, Mason runs the point and Jackson Muse comes in and runs it. But yeah, we're very interchangeable parts on our team, which is easy, which helps us out a lot, that we have a bunch of guys that can bring the ball up and handle it.
So look after Pickett, who's your guys' 2nd leading scorer? Who you're looking to get buckets if it's not Pickett out there on the floor?
I mean, really, it's an assortment of guys. And we've got Darian, Mason, Antoine, Alex, they can all score and get 10, 15 points every game. It's just really who's got the hot hand.
Yeah. So then after you guys play Collinsville, you guys kind of start off conference play, and you played some tough conference opponents later on in the year. East St. Louis, O'Fallon's always a tough game. Belleville West is always a tough game. East and West. What's it like kind of having a tough conference schedule?
Yeah, I mean, the conference is tough every single year. And yeah, we have those. We have West O'Fallon and East St. Louis after Christmas. But every game in the conference is tough. Everybody's going to come out and play hard and come at you. So we know that every year the Southwestern Conference is going to be tough.
I have one question from someone I know, someone that's on your coach staff, Mr. Pageant. I was talking to him the other week, or a few weeks ago, and he told me that you do not like his LAN first down chant for football, and he wanted me to ask you, why don't you not like it?
Because it's cheesy, man. I've worked with Coach Pageant forever, and I always get on about that because he's a huge Mizzou fan, and that's what he kind of took after doing the MIZZOU thing. I don't know, man. It's just annoying. I can't stand it.
He told me that he wants to try and do it for basketball, try and do it on 3-point.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I can guarantee you that.
Finish off the interview. What's one strength you guys feel like you guys are doing really good right now, one weakness that you need to work on before Friday?
Defense is our strength right now. I mean, because we're playing so hard. Probably a weakness is just making sure we're communicating and executing some of the plays, and that's going to come with time.
Well, appreciate you, Coach Krug, taking time to join me.
All right, thanks, bud.
Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Belleville East Broadcast Network. Lancer basketball is now on the air.
Pickett, a steal is own. Jeff Krug, Pickett, is picking pockets. Or the putback and one, count the basket. Whistle foul, count the basket and one.
Jackson, they go down the length of the court. Pickett, going inside. He's got dunk it. Jam time. It's Jordan Pickett.
Now it's time for Lancer basketball. And for the call of the game, here's the play-by-play with
And welcome in here on a Friday night on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Steven Stacker with you. My partner Joey Van Zumeren has returned. Welcome back to the booth.
Absolutely great to be back after hiatus after the football season. Ready to get this basketball season in swing here.
Tonight we got Collinsville and Belleville East, a great matchup, a rematch of the regional championship. Two great teams start off the home season for the Lancers.
Yeah, I think this game, as many of the early games in the season do, will really just come down to who makes fewer mistakes. You know, you had Coach Creek in your conversation with him mention that one of their weaknesses right now is just simply execution. So, early on in the season when the fundamentals aren't as refined, they don't have as much knowledge of the system as they'd like. Really, you just got to make sure at the basic level you execute there, you make your shots, and you don't commit fouls, and hopefully you end up on top.
We'll continue off that regional championship. If you guys do not know, Belleville East last season went 1-3 against Collinsville, and 1-2 in the regular season, and that third loss came in the regional championship, a 62-60 overtime loss to finish off their season. And they're trying to figure out if they can get some revenge, start off the season right. Belleville East is 3-0. Did a little research this afternoon, and they are trying to start off the season 4-0 for the first time since 2016 to 2017 season. That does not include the COVID year where they they start off 4-0 and only like 15 games, something like that. Anyway, our national anthem is getting ready to begin, so we'll take a short break. We'll be back after that here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Tips moments away.
With event personnel, please do so.
Hey, are they cheering?
For the safety of our athletes and officials.
Are they doing the national anthem or cheering first?
At all times.
Didn't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, I did. I watched you guys stream last night.
So. I ask that everyone please rise as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem.
First, okay. Yeah, on the bell.
All right, we are back here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Our national anthem. Apologize for quick technical difficulties, but we're back, and we're getting ready for the opening tip. About a few minutes away here, and Suicide Joey Van Zumeren, my partner here, Camden Desjardins, working the camera. He's back after the blue and white scrimmage we did a few weeks ago. Back working the camera, and we'll continue with some storylines. We talked about Easton, Collinsville and East last year. Let's go over to the Collinsville side. Their coach, Darren Lee, is coaching his 999 game, and he has a record of 699 and 299. He's looking for win number 700. I heard about this today, and that's unbelievable to me.
Yeah, I mean, to have that amount of success over time is just remarkable. 699 and 209 losses is unbelievable, really.
Yeah, 400 games above 500, which is insane. This is his 33rd year, which shows how good of a coach he is. And this is going to be, again, it shows you going to be a tough matchup and tough coaching game as well between Coach Creek and Coach Lee. And so Collinsville will go over to the continue with Collinsville side. They're coming in with a record of 4-1. They played in the Mascoutah tip-off tournament, and I believe they won the first 4 and then lost the recent game, which I would assume is the championship game. And over on the Belleville East side, they talked about in the pregame. They red hot start right now, 3-0, and it's Jordan Pickett who's leading the team, and then Antoine Wilson, someone as I talked about. This team looks really good right now. Hopefully it continues tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned Jordan Pickett, and he's definitely going to be the player that everybody is watching. You know, this team lost a few senior contributors after last year, but this is still a really strong team led by Jordan Pickett and a few other seniors, TJ Montgomery, Antoine Wilson, Mason Mosley, and Alex Jackson as well. So they definitely have a strong leadership unit here.
2 big transfers that came in this season, Mason Mosley and Darion Singleton. So, 2 people Coach Creek talked to me about in their interview, and they've made an impact. Singleton, I believe, is top 5 in scoring so far in the year. Mason Mosley's been running the point guard a little bit. And with also that, you got, again, a lot of scores. And some guy I want to go in and highlight again that I've been highlighting lately is the big man down low, Alex Jackson, who's 6'5", 250. He has such a presence down there.
Yeah, I mean, he is so physical, but he is also so agile. So he is just so incredibly dangerous in the paint. And, you know, Jordan Pickett can pretty much shoot from anywhere, so they have a really dynamic duo on their hands.
You're wondering why we have not started out at the tip. The JV game ran a little bit late. It was a close game that ran over, so our pregame show started a few minutes earlier. I wanted to make sure it started at 7:15, so we're about 2 minutes away, less than 2 minutes away from starting lineups to get introduced. So we'll take our short break here, and we'll get you the starting lineups when they're introduced here on the Belleville Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Direct your attention to the scores table. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to honor Lancer senior Jordan Pickett on scoring his 1,000th point. This is a great honor to represent. Congratulations to number 1, Jordan Pickett. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Collinsville Kahoks visiting the Belleville Lancers. First for Collinsville, who entered tonight's contest with an overall record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Starting at a guard, a 6'3" junior, number 3, Nick Horace. Also at a guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Jamori Weisner. At a third guard, a 6'4" senior, number 2,
And there we go. Welcome back here to the Belleville East Broadcast Network. And our starting lineup's introduced, so I'll go through that here for Collinsville. It's going to be Nick Reyes, Jeremy Winsinger, Jake Wilkinson, Adam Rumar, and then Zach Chambers for Collinsville. For Belleville East, it's going to be Pickett, Wilson, Lowry, Singleton, and Mason Mosley. We're getting ready for the tip. The Lancers are on our right. Collinsville are on our left. We're getting ready to begin here. Lancers 3-0 record, Collinsville 3-1. And here is our tip. And it's going to be won by Collinsville. Control it from left to right. Steven Stocker with you, Joey Van Zumeren as well on the call. Collinsville dribble right Southwestern Conference logo. Forced to pick up dribble. Pass it up top. Screen side right side. Going to try and drive. Collinsville all the way. Float jump shot. Airballed it. And a rebound by Pickett. Here
Great defense there.
Great defense. Lancers going to bring it up here. It's Pickett. Gets it to Mosley. Between the center circles. Calls the offense. Strikes some traffic. Mosley dribbling here. A little bit of space. Pickett calling for it. Gets it to him. Right Southwestern Conference logo. Pickett holding. Now puts the ball on the floor. Going to dribble. Pass out left side. That's Singleton. Double team now. They back off as Collinsville. Back up top to Pickett. Pickett down low. There's a jump shot by Wilson. In and out. And it wouldn't go.
Unfortunately, they couldn't bounce their way that one.
Defensive rebound. It went in and out. Collinsville now goes down the other end. Left to right, it's the Kahoks. In the corner. Pass it. That's a tough pass in the right corner. Able to stay in is Reyes. Reyes right corner able to keep his dribble. Pass it in. Out across the three-point line. Going to try a drive. Triple team and a whistle. They hacked him right there.
Yeah, Singleton was pretty much all over that Kahoks player.
They were 3 players converged all over it. And they're going to call a foul. That is going to be on Singleton.
Yeah, one thing I noticed as they were introducing the starting lineups, Alex Jackson, who we were just talking about before, looks like he is out, I assume, with an injury.
Yep. Pass it down low. And a hole, going to try and drive, and I hit the bottom of the net.
Yeah, they're going to say he's out of bounds.
Went out of bounds on Belleville East, so Collinsville will stay over. Trigger man will be number 3, Nick Reyes, in the baseline. Just underway here from Belleville East. 0-0 is our score between the Kahoks and the Lancers. Gets it in up top. Now pass it in. That was a risky pass. Able to stay with, though, is Collinsville. He picked up his dribble. Oh, never mind. Now he puts it on the floor. That's Winsinger running guard. Going to try and drive on Mosley. He has to pass it out. Good defense by Belleville East. They're stuffing him. Going to try and drive. Back him down low, and a whistle. That pass was stolen away by Mosley, and it's going to be a whistle against Collinsville, a turnover.
Yeah, this defense, I mean, they're sticking to their assignments really well, but they're also not hesitant to jump on a player if the opportunity arises.
They're jumping the guys, and it led to a turnover there, and so far no shots made by Collinsville. Mason Mosley going to bring the ball up court, pass it to Pickett right hash. Now Pickett with Singleton with the ball. Pickett, alley-oop to Singleton, layup off the glass, good. 2-0 Belleville East.
Already on the board, nice start.
It was a good start, the alley-oop. Singleton makes up for the foul with 2 points there down the other end. Belleville East pressuring already in the full court. Nick Reyes going to bring it up. He's guarded by Singleton up top, going to drill past the left hash. Collinsville holding. Collinsville going to try and drive. And he's all over it right there. And there's a whistle. And a whistle that's going to go against Belleville East. That was on number 3 for the Lancers. That's Lowry. Talis Lowry. It's on Singleton. I apologize.
It's a nice spin move there by Reyes.
Collinsville will get it in. That's Dr. Lane, the principal here at Belleville East, running the announcing tonight. As Collinsville got in all the way deep at the half-court line, going to try and drive, pass down low, layup, what a pass, and it's good.
Pickett's over on that just a bit. He got a little bit too aggressive there.
Zach Chambers with the bucket, 2-2. Mosley going to bring it up slowly. 2:15 through in the first quarter. Jackson Musin as he replaced Singleton, who's got 2 quick early fouls. Muse, fake the pass now, Mosley right hash. Up top, Pickett, double team a little bit. Now they back off again. Pickett puts the ball on the floor, dribbles it, right Southwestern Conference zone. Muse wide open, nope, he's going to try and drive. Muse going all the way, layup off the glass, good, what a move.
Phenomenal move. This Lancers offense so far today has had some great passing.
2 for 3 shooting so far. Jackson Muse gets his first points. Collinsville going to run it up here, 4-2 Belleville East. Pass in the corner, that's Winsinger. Gets it down low, pass stolen away by Pickett, and a whistle as he tried to keep it alive, and he went out of bounds though. It'll go to Collinsville.
Just by the toe tips, almost had it inbound.
It was so close. He tried to throw it off the Collinsville player, and it ends up going stepped out of bounds. So Collinsville take over. They trigger it down low, wide open. Chambers layup, and no good. Offensive board, put back. That one it goes. It went around the rim. Another offensive board. Ball went out of bounds. Out on Belleville East. It'll stay with Collinsville.
Man, 2 consecutive great defensive blocks there.
And Collinsville had 2 rebounds. That last one just went around the rim and just couldn't fall as the alley-oop pass off the pass on the baseline is going to be no good, but a whistle, and there's going to be a foul. That's the third Lancer foul. That's on Jackson Muse, who just checked in for Singleton, who has 2 fouls.
Yeah, Lancer's defense, their aggressiveness is kind of be taking advantage right now.
They don't want to get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Number 20, Jake Wilkinson, a senior guard, coming in at 6'4". First free throw, no good at the back of the backboard and went around the rim and couldn't get it in. 4-2 is our score here at the Belleville Broadcast Network. Hope you're having as much fun as we are bringing it to you on a Friday night. Does not get better than this on a Friday. We got some hoops between 2 great teams in the Southwestern Conference that matched up in the regional championship a year ago. Free throw all good, 4-3. That was Wilkinson's first points of the night. East will bring it up. It's Mosley. Mosley between the center circles, gets it to Pickett. He's still looking for his first points tonight. Gets to Muse. Muse going to hold, pass it down low. That's going to be Wilson. Wilson all the way. Layup was blocked off. It's a board, though. It's Lowry, and I believe he traveled. He did.
Looks like Lowry, if he just tried to stay patient a little bit. He had 3 defenders in his face, but it looked like he could have gotten to the outside, create more of an opportunity.
4-3. Collinsville will bring it up down by 1. They're Mosley pressuring it. It's Winsinger going to bring it up. Jeremy Winsinger going to try and drive. Almost lost his dribble. Keep it though, and there's another whistle. And a foul that's going to go against Mosley.
Didn't even look like there was too much contact.
Yeah,
there.
I didn't see much there. 4th Lancer foul, and we're only 3.5 minutes in. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. Collinsville will trigger it in on that left sideline. They're trying to drive. It's Reyes. He's cut off there. Good defense by Lowry. He's cutting him off. Great time. Lowry able to go left side baseline. Jumper! Fadeaway jumper. No good. Blocked by Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Collinsville. I mean, this defense right now by Belleville East, though, is not disappointing.
No doubt.
Collinsville will trigger it in. Gets it in. Down low. Chambers layup. Good. And Collinsville has the lead. 5-4. Chambers has 4 on the night.
He's got a hand on that one, but wasn't able to alter the path.
And Chambers is a big body down low, and not really much Belleville East could do and counter on the height. There's a 3-pointer by East, and it's going to be no good. It looked like it was good from our vantage point, but it hit the side of the rim. Collinsville rebound. They're going to pass it. Almost stolen away by Pickett. Going to try a drive. Collinsville layup, and it is around the rim. No good. Defensive rebound, Belleville East. Mosley going to bring it up here. Mosley going from the right to left. Free throw line now back out to 3. Almost stolen away. Mosley able to keep his dribble. White Southwestern Conference logo slows it down. Gets into Muse in the right corner. Muse has to hold. Picks up his dribble. Puts the ball on the floor. Gets it to pick it up top between the center circles. Deep 3, NBA range. No good. Fight for the rebound, won by Collinsville. 5-4, Kahoks lead.
Had a defender in his face and almost made it, just a few inches short.
It was a deep 3, and Collinsville now with the ball. Reyes gets it to Chambers, who's got 4 now. He leads the Kahoks and scored. Pass down low, Collinsville. Layup off the glass. Good, 7-4. That's Adam Ramar, another mismatch down low. He's coming in at 6'6". Collinsville a 3-point lead. Pickett going to bring the run of the ball between the center circles. Gets it to Muse left hash. Muse calling the offense here. He can run some point as well. A lot of playmakers on this Belleville East offense. Forces to pick up his dribble. Gets it up top to Pickett. He calls for a screen right side. Pickett going to try a drive. He's going all the way. Pass out. He stepped out of bounds. They're smothering Jordan Pickett. They're playing some defense. I think they're going to call a blocking foul. They called a blocking foul.
Man.
All right. 44, it's Chambers. That's his first. And so Belleville East will be Jackson Muse, the trigger man, as Mason Mosley has been subbed out. Check it in is, I believe that's Jenkins, maybe? As Pickett. Layup off the glass. No good. Defensive rebound.
Pickett's defender fell there, and he tried to take a chance, but 2 guys in the paint.
That was TJ Montgomery who checked in. There's a quarter 3. Collinsville. And hit the side of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Belleville East. That's Pickett. Going to bring it up 7-4. Kahoks lead by 3 at first quarter. 2:40 to play. Pickett driving all the way. Lost his dribble. Now it gets to Montgomery, though, as he was right there. Sorry, that's Lowry. Lowry, right Southwestern Conference logo. Muse calls for it. He gets it right to him, though, is Lowry. Muse gets it to Montgomery. There's a little layup by Wilson. Good.
Easy money.
That was just wide open shot. He was close enough for Antoine Wilson gets on the board, 7-6. He's down by 1. Collinsville going to bring it up here, number 5. It's Jeremy Winsinger. Gets it to Reyes. Pass down low, Chambers. That's a mismatch. They got the double team. They do. Chambers layup, no good. He almost made that one. Fight for the rebound. Pickett's fast enough. He's able to get it. Pickett driving all the way. Pass to Montgomery. And that pass, not where he wanted, but he's able to keep with it, though. And number 3, Wilson. Lowry tried to drive all the way, and he lost control of that one, but it's going to go out of bounds on Collinsville.
Man, Montgomery was open after he passed it away there.
Yeah, not the best pass after the Pickett fast break, and it really just couldn't find an opportunity there after a pass, and it's going to be Wilson. Wide open, it's Muse down low. Muse, they guard right away is Lamar, number 42. Muse back out, wide open 3. Wilson for 3, corner, bang, got it. Antoine Wilson for 3. He's got 5. Collinsville brings it up here. Lancers have retaken the lead. That's a good sight to see. Knock down your first three-pointer of the game. Second three-pointer of the game. Pickett shot one earlier. Collinsville back up top is Winsinger. Left hash guarded by Muse. Down low, Chambers. They're double teaming him. Chambers, that's a mismatch down low. Gets it to Adam Ramar, who's got 2 stolen away by Pickett, but a whistle. I don't know about that one.
And refs are a little rusty, maybe.
It was close, but we'll go with the call. That's going to go on Pickett.
Definitely being a little picky about the contact early tonight.
We'll see how that goes. I think that definitely going to settle in, though, throughout this game. As pass in the right corner. Collinsville down low. Chambers wants to drive. Layup good. He's got 6. 9-9. We are tied.
Not much more you can do for the Lancers on that bucket.
He's a mismatch down low, man. I tell you. Belleville East. Montgomery in the corner. Wilson, who's got a 3. Muse all the other side of the court. Got to drive. Muse layup. Go.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful drive inside.
Under 60 seconds to go. Jackson here in the first quarter. Jackson Muse picks up points. His first, or 4 points on the night now. Collinsville in the right corner. Double team. They back off. Going to try and drive this number 20. That's Wilkinson. Wilkinson with the screen. He's got 1. Wilkinson for 3 off the contest. Off the screen. No good. And Pickett's able to bring it down. 35 seconds. Yep. 11-9. Pickett. 2-point lead. Step back 3. And contact at the end. No call. Collinsville defensive rebound. Going to try and drive all the way. Layup off the glass. It's good. Winsinger's first points of the night.
Yeah, Pickett followed him all the way there.
22 seconds. We're going to go quick now. Montgomery decides to slow it down. 3-pointer. Wilson looking good. No good. Hit the rim. 11-11 is our score. 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. 11-11. Winsinger bringing it up here. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Winsinger pass to the right hash. Going to try and drive. That's Horaeus. Layup at the buzzer. Hit the front of the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. And Chambers. Good. No good.
Yep.
The bucket's no good. It's the buzzer sounded, thankfully.
Yeah, I think Coach Creek would have been pretty irate.
Yeah, here he's going. You can see the arms are going. 11-11 is our score after the first quarter of Bellevilles broadcast over. We'll take a short break. Second quarter's coming up here on the Bellevilles broadcast over. We'll be right back. We're going in. Welcome back to Nope, there we go. Sorry, there we go. Not Mike's fault. Welcome back to the Belleville East broadcast network. Start of the second quarter. 11-11 is our score. Steve Sacker with you. Joey Van Zorn, my partner. Camden Adrian working the camera. 11-11 is our score. It was a very defensive first quarter. A lot of close defense played by Belleville East and Collinsville, and we have 11-11 score. As Jackson Muse leads the Lancers in scoring with 4. It's Chambers. There's a 3 out of the gate by Montgomery. Just missed it. Belleville East has only made 1 3-pointer going down there. And Chambers, he couldn't catch the pass out of bounds. And it's out of bounds on Collinsville. Right. Sorry, that's Wilson. It's leading the scoring with 5. He's got the only 3 tonight for the Lancers. Then it's Muse with 4. And then it's Zach Chambers, who has 6, the 6'8 junior,
I'm sure one of the main things that Coach Creek was telling his team at the first stoppage of play here was they got to be more disciplined on defense. They're doing great. They've got some good rebounds, but haven't been able to stay away from fouls.
Wilson all the way, no good. Offensive board. Pickett. They're going to call something there as Pickett was trying to get the board and put the ball on the rebound, put it right back in. That's going to be basket interference, I would think, with the 11-11 game, and Collinsville will be getting the ball. 7:35 to play in the second quarter here. 11-11 is their score. Lancers started off the season 3-0. Collinsville 3-1. Darren Lee, the Collinsville head coach, is looking for win number 700. He's coming in with a record of 699 and 299. There's a whistle off the pass. It's going to go against Collinsville, so a turnover. And a timeout will be taken with 7:22 to play in the second quarter. We have a tie score of an 11-11 game. We'll be right back here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Before the whistle, Collinsville called the timeout, so they will keep possession. As I apologize, I thought it was a whistle that would against Collinsville, but it was a timeout called by the Kahoks, a 30-second timeout. That's their first timeout called by both teams so far in this one. They're going to have the ball here. 11-11 game, second quarter. Ball in the left corner. Now pass it back up top to Reyes. He's at the Lancer logo at the left hash. Now it's to Winsinger. He's guarded by Montgomery. Now back to Reyes. Back to Winsinger. Now back to Reyes. They're just passing the ball, playing keep away. He's going to pull it. Deep three. No good. That was NBA range there.
Yeah.
Fight for the rebound is won by Wilson. Mosley, he had Montgomery there for a second. Pass down low. Wilson all the way. Good.
Great pass inside there to Wilson.
Perfect layup as well. He's got 6 on the night. Lancers lead by 2. He's got 7 on the night. I apologize. I was looking at Muse. Collinsville going down quickly down the floor. Pass in the left corner. Going to try and drive. Floater jump shot. That's no good. As it's going to be a fight for the rebound. Offensive board as it went around some fingertips. But it goes to Collinsville. Left corner 3 Reyes. Nope, he's going to try and drive on a shot fake layup off the glass. That's no good. And stepped out of bounds. Oh, he stepped out of bounds with Lowry. So Collinsville will take over after the turnover by Belleville East. And leading the Lancers score right now is Wilson with 7 and Muse with 4. And then Singleton also has 2, and that's it for Belleville East. Pickett's held scoreless right now. Collinsville has the answer as Pickett is coming in with averaging 21.7 after 3 games of the Alton tip-off tournament. Left corner 3, wide open. Kahawk 3, splashed it. 14-13. Jake Wilkinson, he has 4 on the night after that three-pointer. 14-13. Collinsville is retaking the lead. Montgomery at the right Southwestern Conference logo. Going all the way across the court against Mosley. Back opens Montgomery. He's going to pull it. Montgomery 3. Bang! He got it.
There we go. Beautiful back and forth. Great assist there from Mosley.
Montgomery's on the board, and great way to respond to their Collinsville 3. They get a 3 of their own. Collinsville all the way. Layup off the glass. No good. And able to bring it down to Antoine Wilson, who's doing a great job right now. Belleville East fast break all the way. Lowry, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's won by Montgomery. Montgomery back up top to Wilson. Now to Lowry. Free throw. He's got Mosley wide open left corner and didn't want to pull it. Now he does for 3. No good. Too strong.
Man, he hesitated just a little bit there. I don't know if he would have.
Yeah, they had some good opportunities.
Yeah.
Ain't able to cash it in, but that's going to be a turnover on Collinsville as the pass was trying to, as it went around hit the fingertips and went out of bounds. And Belleville East will take over. 16-14, 5:18 to play in the first half. Mason Mosley bringing it up here. Gets the call from Coach Creek. As he's starting to, we're going to see some motion from him tonight. He's already showing in the first quarter and in the second. Mosley pass down low. Wilson going to drive, layup, and it is no good, but a foul. Wilson will go to the line for 2.
Good job by Wilson there. Take advantage of the contact they give you.
Yep, foul on Zach Chambers, number 44. That's his second foul. That's the big man. And maybe Belleville East is how they want to attack this is try and drive down low and try and draw fouls and maybe get your big man for Collinsville in foul trouble. First free throw's good from Wilson. He's a bucket getter tonight. He's got 8. He's got a 3-pointer. This is first time at the line.
Looks like the Lancers just substituted Muse in for Montgomery in at guard.
Muse has 4 points on the night. Mosley so far, Montgomery had a 3. And free throw's good, 18-14. Antoine Wilson now has 9. Collinsville bring it up here after the full court pressure by Belleville East. Nick Horaeus gets it in the left hash, Collinsville. Horaeus back in the left corner, guarded by Muse. Pressure in here. Horaeus going to try to drive. He got some space, layup good. He had space to drive down that left baseline, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, Horaeus has just been dangerous in the paint so far tonight.
That's his first points. Muse in the right Southwestern Conference logo. Passed it to Lowry, back up top to Muse. Mosley. Shot faked it, now holds. Pass it back, Muse. He wants a 3. Oh, no good. This could be a defensive rebound by Collinsville. They're bringing it up here. 2 for the tie. 3 to take the lead with 4:20 to play in the first half. Right Southwestern Conference logo. Dribble to Reyes. Pass down low. Collinsville going to hold. Going to try drive and a foul. Oh, the travel. He traveled and tried to go against Pickett down low. And it goes Belleville East way.
I was going to say, that would have been a little bit of a weak call on Pickett.
Yeah. They called the travel. Pickett will run the point here. He's still looking for his first points tonight. He's 0 for 2 shooting-wise from 3. And let's see if Collinsville's played some really good defense on him. Pickett holds up top Mosley. Holds it now, pass it to Wilson. And Wilson still has to put the ball on the floor, gets it to Mosley. He puts it on the floor, going to drive. Mosley, pass out to Muse, going to drive. Muse off the blocked it by Chambers. Oh, what a block by Chambers. That's what happens. He got a height down low. 18-16. Collinsville trying to tie it here at the 2. Horaeus going to bring it up here, guarded by Mason Mosley. Gets it to Winsinger. Gets it to Chambers. He's got 6 on the night, leads the Kahoks in scoring. Pass it up top, free throw line. That's weak.
What a steal.
Stole it away. Mosley going all the way off the fast break.
Easy
layup.
2.
Good.
Oh, okay. I
thought it was scary.
Yeah, I thought I spoke there too soon.
Yep. Mosley. Hold on. There we go. Mosley's got 2 in the night. Sorry.
And
pass
Payne's
down low.
got
Chambers. Good. Whistle foul. But no, they're going to call it off. They called it off.
Okay.
Offensive foul on Chambers.
All right.
Bucket no good. That's Chambers' 3rd foul. Savion Mitchell, there's some height there coming in. He's 6'5". You got to counter it with Chambers, who's 6'8". I know it's a 3-inch height difference, but it's still going to play a factor down low versus having smaller guys guard him. 3 minutes to play in the first half. 20-16, Lancers lead by 4 here. Lowry fakes the pass. Good drive, wide open. Mosley, corner 3. Bang! Yeah. He got it. 23-16. Mosley's heated up. He's got 5.
Good to see Mosley finally get one of those 3 points in. He's had some opportunities, finally took the shot there.
Last 2 possessions, he's got points. 23-16, Lancers have their largest lead of the night, and a blocking foul. That's going to be called against the Lancers. That's going to get called against Mosley. That's his 2nd. And he's going to be subbed out. I believe that was TJ Montgomery just checked back in. So right now it's Lowry, Montgomery, Mitchell, Muse, and Pickett out there for the Lancers. Gets it to Collinsville, going to drive. Oh, what a move! Good, behind the back. That was Khalil Thorpe-Swap, the two-sport athlete.
Yeah, once again you saw the Lancers defense get a little too aggressive. Pickett overran that again.
23-18, Khalil Thorpe-Swap. The football player, Pickett 3, top of the key, no good. A defensive rebound by Collinsville. What a football player scored a touchdown against Belleville East in week 1. It was about I think it was 70-something yard touchdown. It was a long shot one. What a move there. 3-pointer, Collinsville. No good, in and out, want to go. Defensive rebound, Belleville East. Montgomery brings it down, going to drive. Montgomery pulls up for the free throw line. Jumper on that, got it. He's got 5. 25-18. Collinsville in the right corner. Going to try and drive. Collinsville all the way. Blocked, but a foul. That looks clean, but they're going to call it. That's fine with a buzzer the clock right at 2 minutes. Number 20, Jake Wilkinson, go to the line for the Kahoks.
Man, you hate to have a great defense play like that taken back.
Yeah, that was a great play. Blocked it, and Wilkinson going to the line. He's got 4 on the night. First one's good. He's got 5. 25-19. See what Savion Mitchell, they're going to sub him out already. That's going to be coming back in. Antoine Wilson, who's got 9 tonight. He leads the Lancers in scoring. Coming up here, as we have 2 minutes left in the first half of our Lancer Hoops halftime show, our halftime report. right here on the Belleville Broadcast Network. Second free throw. Wilkinson back of the rim, wouldn't go. Pickett rebound. He's still looking for his first points. Pickett brings it up, gonna drive. Dribbles, wanted to drive up, pulls off, gets it to Muse. Montgomery has a little space. He might pull it. Now they're double teaming. They push up. Muse, other side of the court, gets it to Lowry down low. Wilson stolen away by Collinsville. 25-19, 1:40 to play, first half. Winsinger brings it up here. He's got 2. Guarded by Lowry. He's able to get the ball on the floor, able to steal it. Great play by Lowry.
Get outside.
Drive down there, and Montgomery lost it off the pass. Collinsville rebound. They have to dribble down the court, going the length of the court. They're going to drive, and the ball's going everywhere. Left off the glass.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
What a sloppy
explosion
of events.
25-21. The ball was going everywhere. We couldn't keep up. 25-21.
Luddite basketball.
Pickett gets it to Montgomery. Pass it to the corner, Lowry. Back to Montgomery. That pass, they got to save it. Montgomery's able to save it at the last second. Muse, under a minute to play in the first half, 25-21. Muse runs the point now. Calls the guys off and calls the offense. Between the center circles, he dribbles. Now starts it again, Montgomery. Back to Muse. He's going to drive. Muse going all the way. Shoots it. No good. Wanted to try to draw the foul. Couldn't get it. Here comes Collinsville. Under 40 seconds to play, down 4. Winsinger will bring it up here. Gets it to Nick Reyes. He's got 2 tonight. Winsinger with 2 as well. Gets it to Wilkinson, who's got 5. Wilkinson, right Southwestern Conference logo. Pass it up top to Reyes. Reyes is going to hold. Gets it to Winsinger, wide open. 3, didn't want to shoot it. 20 seconds to go. Back up top. Collinsville taking their time here, and he traveled.
Okay.
There's a turnover. And now East can take the last shot.
Yep, great to get this ball back here. Take a 7, possibly 7, maybe 6-point lead here.
And anything, if you get a 3, it's a 3, or no matter what a bucket here, it's a 3-possession ball game going to the half. Lowry will trigger it in. 18.6 to play exactly. Mosley gets it, or so now it gets to Mosley. That was Singleton, who's got 2 fouls. Pickett, 8 seconds. Now to Singleton with 7. Back to Pickett with 5. He's going to drive Pickett all the way. Pass it down low. Wilson layup. No, let it go. Defensive rebound. Collinsville, 1 second. Got to go off the buzzer. He got it off if it's good. And back of the backboard. No good. It looked close.
Yeah.
He definitely got it off.
Had the potential, sure.
25-21 to score at the half. Coming up here in a few moments is our Lancer Hoops halftime report. It's all next on the Belleville Broadcast Network. The Lancers have a 25-21 lead. You're watching Lancer basketball. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's Chick-fil-A Green Gown Talent fan of the game. He will have 45 seconds to make a layup, a free throw, a three-point shot, and a half-court shot. Each big basket is worth free food from Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. Good luck, gang.
I got any water. Oh, thanks. I'm so happy I started doing the camera.
I've been a part of the Lancer basketball program over the years. The success of the Lancers on the court over the years is a direct result of your hard work, talent, and effort. We, the fans, administration, students, and staff, can thank you for all the wonderful memories. The success of the Lancer program includes 800 victories, tournament championships, 16 regional titles, 2 sectional championships, and 2 trips to the IHSA state tournament. At this time, we ask that all Lancer alumni basketball players in attendance please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, have a nice round of applause for our Lancer basketball alumni in attendance this evening.
I thought they were over there. Welcome back to the Belleville Broadcast Network. We have our halftime report here for you. Here in the Lancer Hoops. Halftime report, Senior Stock. Joey Van Zummer, my partner, came today, Journey, working the camera. 25-21 is your halftime score. The Lancers have a 4-point lead. And that's going to run through your numbers real quick before we discuss anything. Leading the Lancers in scoring is Antoine Wilson with 9, and then it's going to be TJ Montgomery with 5, and also Mason Mosley, who's tied with 5. And then it's Jackson Muse with 4, and Darion Singleton with 2. And over to the Collinsville side leading in scoring is number 44. That's Zach Chambers. He's got 6. And then it's Jake Wilkinson with 5. Adam Ramar with 4. And then all with 2 points is Khalil Thorpe-Watt, Nick Correas, and Jeremy Winsinger. So that's your numbers for here at the half. 25-21 is the score. And something I'm really surprised about right now, someone I did not mention during run through the points, is Jordan Pickett.
Yeah, it is surprising to see so far, and I am interested to see how the second half plays out, really. I mean, both of these teams have had their moments on offense.
Yeah.
Had their moments on defense. Right now, the Lancers defense, if they can eliminate some of those fouls, that granted, some of those are a little bit weak, but if they can eliminate some of those fouls and just continue to do what they have been doing with the turnovers they've been able to get, they'll have a successful second half.
Both sides have played really good defense, and 25-21 is our score. And I'm going to go and continue with the Lancers scoring-wise is Antoine Wilson's really stepped up. He's averaging 12.3 per game right now coming in. He's shooting 67% and 67% from 3. He's right now their top scorer. He's done really well tonight, picking up for Pickett with 0.
Yeah, Wilson has been doing really good. Montgomery had a great game.
Yep.
Mosley has had some opportunities outside of the arc. So we'll see if those continue to show up for him and if he continues to take those shots.
Go over to Collinsville. They're big guys down low. Adam Ramar, who's 6'6", Zach Chambers, who's 6'8". They have combined for 10 points right now. And Belleville East, I mean, they kind of found a little bit of an answer late in the second half. Late in the second quarter. But those two guys have an advantage down low.
Yeah, for the Lancers, we were talking about Alex Jackson.
We have not seen him yet.
Yeah, well,
most likely, I think he's talked about looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, he's in street clothes, and they are definitely hurting from his loss. You see the lanes in the paint just closing up for them really quick. That's credit to the Collinsville players, but also the Lancers are struggling without their key center.
And Alex Jackson, 6'5", and someone I've talked about a lot. I mean, he's got he's averaging 6.3 rebounds and 5 points down low, and he's your guy down low for rebounds. First off, he's got 9 offensive rebounds, by the way, but he's also your guy to play defense. He's got 2 blocks, 2 steals, and the Lancers are definitely missing it with Collinsville. They have 2 guys, big guys down low. And continue the rebounds. Antoine Wilson coming in with 5, and then also Pickett with 5.7. And we're getting right here for the second half on the Belleville Broadcast Network. 25-21 is our score. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. And here we go. Third quarter is underway, but the Kahoks down by 4. They're going to go from our right to left on your TV screen. 25-21. Collinsville, it's Nick Reyes with it here, down by 4. Collinsville, pass down low. It's Adam Ramar, guarded by Pickett. They're going to double team. We saw that a lot at the end of that second quarter. Pack out for 3, corner. No good, too strong. Mosley brings it down. They're going quickly. It's a 3-on-3. Now they slow it down to go back to 5-on-5. Mosley dribbling between the center circles. Mosley guarded. Gets it to Singleton for 3. Bang! That's a good start out of the gate.
There we go.
A great start. He's got 5. Collinsville going to bring it up here on full court pressure. Singleton with 5. We haven't seen him much because right out of the gate he got 2 quick fouls and he had to be substituted. As the Lancers were in foul trouble to start this one off, but that pass was too strong and it wasn't safe. That's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be going to Belleville East, but foul trouble quickly took over Belleville East, but they quickly rebounded well after that.
Yeah.
And some of those fouls you can argue, but we're not going to play that game. We're just going to call the game as the refs have really done a lot better after that. I think they've done a great job. Since probably about the early second quarter, they've done great. Not much called. Here's a 3-pointer. Singleton wants another one.
Oh,
bang! He got it!
2 in a row. They're on fire right now.
He's got 8, and that makes the Lancer lead 10. Their largest of the night.
Hopefully they can build off these 2 threes.
Yep, get some momentum. Horace gets it to Wilkinson, gets it down low to Chambers. Guarded by Wilson, layup off the glass. It's good. That's just a mismatch.
All right, starting to go back and forth now.
31-23. Gets it to Pickett, who's still looking for his first points. Pickett, the SIU commit, gets it to Singleton. What's another? Oh, in and out, want to go. That's a heat check, and it's going to be out of bounds to go to Collinsville. And that it was close.
Yeah.
Mosley's arguing it. And this place erupts. It's going to stay with Belleville East.
All right.
The Collinsville fans to the left of us did not like that. As they have their student section out here as well. You can't see it. They're all the way to our left.
Yeah, they definitely showed up tonight.
Belleville East. There's a three-pointer. Wilson back to the rim when it goes. Our student section has done great as well. They're right in front of us on the other side of the stands. 31-23. Wide open three. Nope. Don't want to shoot it. Want to drive us. Wilkinson. And he's going to be a whistle there. That's going to be going against Belleville East. Tallis Lowry, second personal, first team foul. Get in here. 6:10 to play in third. Gets it in down low. Travel. Oh, they're going to say. Oh, yep. They're going to say it's going to go against Belleville East. I think he stepped out of bounds. Took a step. So Lowry will get it in. 31-23. 6:08 to go. Third quarter here. Belleville East coming in a record of 3-0. The Kahoks 3-1. As Singleton gets it to Mosley right hash. He's guarded by Winsinger. Gave him a little space. Mosley decided not to pull it. Gets it to Wilson. He wants a three. No good. Airballed it. And it's going to be a rebound. Or completely missed the rim, actually. Collinsville goes fast break all the way down the floor. That's Wilkinson. Good off the glass.
Good defense by Wilson to catch up to him after the fast break. But got his hands up and looked a second too early.
Just a good shot by Wilkinson. He's got 7 now, and he leads. He's second in score for the Kahoks. Pickett forced to pick up his dribble. Good defense. Gets it to Mosley. Fakes the three-shot fake. Mid-range jumper. No good. Defensive rebound by Chambers. He brings it down. Gets it to Horace. Now to Winsinger. Going to try and drive. Goes all the way. Layup. No good. Too strong. Rebound won by Collinsville. Went all the way. Singleton. Three. Bang! Bang!
What is that, a 3 for 4 on 3 points so far this half?
34-25. Singleton 3 threes. He's got 11 points now. He's heating up. Winsinger gets it to Wilkinson. Gets it down low to Chambers. Chambers holds it, passes it up top. Horace wants a three. Bang! He got it. Goes right back at Belleville East.
Man, they're going shot for right now.
He's got 5, 34-28. This is starting to get close. East had a 4-point lead. It's up to 6. Lancers at 1 point led at 10 here in the second half. Gets it to Lowry in the corner. Lowry brings it up top. Singleton wants another three-shot vacant. Now wants another. Bang! He got it!
What a phenomenal fake out.
Timeout, Collinsville. Collinsville needs a timeout. 37-28. This place has erupted here in the third quarter. 4:22 to go. You're watching Lancer basketball on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Well, Belleville East needed someone to step up with Pickett scoreless on the night. It looked like it would be Antoine Wilson. Well, it's both Wilson and Darian Singleton. This man just came out of nowhere popping threes. He's went 4 for 5 from 3 alone in this third quarter. He's got 14. The Lancer lead is at 9, 37-28. Welcome back in here. The Lancers, this place just erupted right before the Collinsville timeout. And with 4:22 to play in the third, the Collinsville Kahoks will run it here, right to left. 37-28. Started to lose my voice after that Singleton three. I mean, that was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Singleton,
just a
what a
nasty
move. What a move. Double team. Horace up top. Deep. Passes down low Wilkinson. Right corner. Up top, Winsinger for three. Contested by Mosley. Bang, got it. He goes right back at Singleton.
And man, Mosley was in a tough position there trying to decide which shot to take.
37-31. Winsinger's got 5.
Nice screen setup.
That is, Singleton lost it, but he goes right to Lowry. Sorry, that is Lowry. Sorry, I was trying to look at the jersey number. Gets it to Pickett. Pickett's still looking for his first points. I got to give credit to Collinsville. They've played great defense on him. And that's stolen away. Mosley couldn't keep the ball. Gets it to Winsinger. He's wide open for 3. Nope, cuts it back out. Now tries to drive. He took a step. They didn't call it. Wide open 3. Collinsville. Bang, got it. He took his step.
He definitely did.
10 points for Wilkinson, and Collinsville's back to a one-possession game, 37-34.
Yep, they definitely shortened that gap after taking the timeout.
Mostly going to bring it here. I mean, I don't know what Coach Lee drew up out of that timeout, but, I mean, he's done 6-0 run here. Singleton deep. 3, heat check, couldn't get it.
Almost had another one.
4 for 6 from 3. Collinsville, 3 for the tie here. Shot fake, going to try drive on Pickett, pass out Horace. He's going to go all the way. Horace goes around the net, goes to the left corner. Horace now brings it up top, guarded by Antoine Wilson. Third quarter, 37-34. Horace gets it to Winsinger. He's going to try to drive down low. Horace lost his dribble, keeps it though. Horace up top 3, step back jumper, bang, got it, we're tied. Wow, 37-37, and Belleville needs a timeout of their own.
All right.
A 9-0 Collinsville run. We're tied up in the third. 2:39 to play. You are watching Lancer Basketball on the Belleville Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. There we go. Now welcome back on the Belleville Broadcast Network. Collinsville a 9-0 run, propped it at Bellevilles timeout. And we're tied up, 37-37. Mason Mosley bringing it up here. 2:30 to play in the third. Gets it to Singleton, back to Mosley. Mosley to Pickett. Now right corner, there's a three-pointer. Singleton, no, going to the 3-ball. Off fits aboard Wilson. Wilson up top, or out to Pickett. Right hash, Pickett, what's a 3? Airballed it, or hit the front of the rim actually. Wilson rebound, he's triple teamed. You got to call a timeout, whistle. Held ball, and the possession arrow will stay with Belleville East. Possession arrow did go to Belleville East, so it'll stay with them on the jump ball, or held ball.
Heading into a tense final 10 minutes here.
Yeah, this is a close game. It looked like East was going to run away with it. Something I just mentioned during the timeout, but Collinsville running back with it. Mosley, three-pointer left corner, bang, got it. That's his second 3-ball. He's got 8.
Yeah, finally getting the points in after a long offensive drive there.
Yep. 9-0, Collinsville run snapped. East needed that one. Winsinger brings it up for Collinsville. Guarded by Mosley. Held up between the center circles. Gets it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson fakes the pass down low. Chambers. Guarded by Wilson. Chambers all the way. That's just a mismatch. It's good. He's got 10.
Great defense, but nothing you can do about it there if you're Wilson.
Wilkinson and Chambers both have 10. They lead the Lancers in scoring. I can't run the scoreboard. There we go. 40-39. Mosley at the right Southwestern Conference slogan out, brings between the center circles. Gets it down low. Going to try and drive. Wilson blocked by Chambers. Oh my goodness, what a block. Collinsville can take the lead with a bucket here. Passed in the corner, Winsinger. Back up top. Wilkinson left hash. 3. Bang, got it. Splashed it. Collinsville has retaken the lead. 42-40. Wilkinson has 13.
They're getting that momentum for sure.
They're making threes. That may be 4 or 5 straight three-pointers they've made. Down low, Wilson, double team at the left elbow. At the free throw line, Wilson gets it back to Mosley. 42-40, minutes to play in the third. Mosley going to try a drive. Layup pass out to
Got him open.
Lowry. Layup off the glass. It's good. Whistle foul. Count the basket. It's good. We're tied.
All right.
That's Lowry's first points of the night, and they come in a big spot.
Oh, yeah. Lead changing here. If he makes his foul, obviously. Big shot here for Lowry heading into the final minute of this third quarter.
Lowry with 2 points, 56.9 to go in the third. He's going to try and complete the three-point play. Lowry will try and give the Lancers the lead back in a close battle here. This is back and forth. Lowry, free throw. Back of the rim, goes around the rim and couldn't get in. 54 seconds. Collinsville brings it down, 42-42. Running the points, Wilkinson. He's red hot right now. He's got 13. Hopefully not 15 yet. I don't want to speak too soon. As down low is Ramar, post in the post. Going to try and drive. What a move. Layup no good. Offensive board. Put back. Got it. Was Adam Ramar. He's got
great
6.
Defense, but just couldn't get that rebound.
Collinsville retakes the lead under 30 seconds to play. Pickett has 0 points tonight, brings it up. Pickett forced to pick up his dribble. Mosley was open for 3, good drive. Pass it low, it's stolen away. As if really no Lancer player could catch the pass. Here comes Collinsville. They're going to bring it up across the timeline. Going to try a drive, what a move. Flow jump shot, back of the rim goes in. Hit the front of the rim and got in.
All right, here we go, 10 seconds left.
10 seconds.
Pickett
It is
looking for the shot.
Pickett. 2 seconds. Pickett. Buster Peter 3. Off the screen. Back of the rim. Wouldn't go with Collinsville. Just one on a run to end the third. 46-42. The Lancers have got to figure out in this fourth quarter. This is a close battle. Kahoks lead by 4 in the Southwestern Conference matchup. You are watching Lancer basketball on the Belleville Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Belleville East Broadcast Network. Stu Stock, Joey Van Sumeren, Camden H&A working the camera. Fourth quarter, 46-42. Collinsville, a 4-point lead. They're going right to left here. 4-point lead. They had a massive run in that third quarter, including a 9-0 spurt, and now they're up by 4. Belleville East led by 10 at one point in that third, and a whistle off the dribble.
Yeah, we'll be interested to see what the Lancers do as far as subs for this fourth quarter, because they're down by 4, so they want to stay in this game, obviously, but they also want to make sure they're prepared to go all in for a final 2-minute shootout.
Yep, you want to make sure you're trying to figure out how you're going to rest your guys and play those 2 minutes smartly. That's probably what's all over Coach Creek's mind right now. Mosley was called for the foul. That's his third. Down low, Ramar, layup, glass, no good, too strong. That's a big defensive stop. Singleton brings it off on the defensive rebound. Mosley 3, and when they go. Fight for the rebound, offensive board. Wilson's able to bring it down. Wilson, jump shot, layup, no good. Out of bounds on Collinsville. Out of bounds on Collinsville on the rebound. He'll go with Belleville East.
Lancers have to make sure they stay patient here on offense. Don't want to take bad looks. Stay patient and wait for them to come to you.
I hope you're having as much fun watching this as we are bringing it to you. Antoine Wilson off the baseline, trigger man pass, gets it to Pickett. Pickett off the screen, going to try and drive. Pickett looking first points. There you go. This would be big if he could heat up this fourth quarter. Yeah. That would be big.
This is where you want your stars. Here comes
layup all the way down the other end, no good. Defensive rebound, that was Wilson. Brings it to Pickett. Pickett, what's a 3 for the lead? Bang! Bang, he got it!
He's back.
There you go. 47-46, the Lancers have retaken the lead.
He is ready to come alive for this fourth quarter when they need him most.
Energize this team, energize this court, this gym. 47-46, Ramar down low in the post. Puts it on the floor and a drive. layup. No, they're going to call a whistle. It's going to go against Belleville East.
Oh, that is depressing.
That's a tough call. Collinsville going to the line. Adam Ramar, he's got 6. Antoine Wilson, that's his first. What a game to open up the home season in the conference schedule for Belleville East. First free throw, no good. I always talk about it. Whoever made the schedule did a good job of putting the best games on the best nights. I mean, Friday night, you can't get better than this. First free throw missed. Lamar trying to go at least 1 for 2 at the line and tie it. Collinsville's free throw. Got it. We're tied 47-47. Whistle substitutions coming in for the Kahoks. Lamar now has 7.
Back at a tied game here.
Pickett going to bring it up here across the timeline. Pickett between the center circles. Going to try and drive. Pickett out corner 3. Montgomery. Bang! Splashed it. 50-47. Lancers up by 3. They retake the lead. Winsinger right Southwestern Conference logo. Number 34, that's Khalil Thorpe-Swat with it. He's traveled. Good defense by Jordan Pickett. He's making his presence known right now.
All right, Collinsville getting a little too angsty here, making the mistakes.
East is on a run. It is a 8-1 run. Wilson, no, couldn't go on the close shot. Rebound Collinsville, and a foul. It's either going to get Pickett or Montgomery. Probably won it on Montgomery with 0 fouls if you had to choose. That's his first. Pickett had 1 as well. You want to, hopefully Pickett don't want to get him in foul trouble. I know he's only at 1, but those fouls can add up quickly. Winsinger going to bring it up across the timeline, down 3. Collinsville trying to find a 3-ball for the tie. Going to try and drive. Jumper off the elbow, good.
What a fadeaway there.
Wilkinson's got 17. He's heating up. Montgomery down the other end. He's going to drive. Montgomery layup. No good. Offensive board. Wilson just tips it in. He's got 11. Lancers lead.
Complimentary offense there.
52-49. Great offensive board. He got the putback. 5.5 to play in the fourth here on a Friday night from Belleville East. Reyes gets it to Chambers. Back to Reyes. Down by 3. Three-pointer will tie it. Winsinger in the right corner. Guarded by Mosley closely. Steps up. Winsinger going to drive. Stolen away by Pickett.
Pickett's got it.
Fast break. Pickett going all the way. Jam time. Jam time. He's got 7. 54-49 on the Belleville East Broadcast Network.
That's why he is the star of the team right there. What a nasty
What
dunk.
do you need? Buckets. He's been cold all night. Hasn't been able to find his shooting, find his footing. In the fourth quarter, the Lancers are calling his name, and he's stepping up, and that's exactly what a star is. Thorpe-Swat, layup, no good, but a foul. Now a foul at the end. This place doesn't like it. Going to the line for 2 is Khalil Thorpe-Swat.
Well, this has been a great run here for the Lancers in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Started it off down by 4 and now have a 5-point lead.
Wilson is second. Khalil Thorpe-Swat, he has 2 on the night. First free throw, got it. 54-50. 4:54 to play in the fourth. I apologize for not having the score or the timer up. Having some issues with it during the start of the game, so we had to go with the classic scoreboard and make sure I could give this one to you guys. So this is a great game right now. 54-40. Second free throw. Watt got it. 54-51. Back to 1 possession. He's got 4 tonight. He went 2 for 2 from the line. Bringing up Pickett. He's got 7. He's 3 for 3 on his last 3 shots, including a 3-ball. That gave the Lancers the lead at one point. Singleton up top. Montgomery wants another 3. Bang! He got it. He's got 11. That's 3 3-balls for Montgomery.
Second just in this quarter.
57-51. Him and Pickett are heating up in this fourth quarter. 2 guys who won. Chambers, mismatch down low. Got it. That's a mismatch. He's got 12. It's hard to guard that man down low.
All right, I think we're getting into this final period here.
Yep,
it's
4
just
minutes.
Go back and forth.
4:20 to play. We're getting crunch time here in Belleville East. Montgomery, Singleton, left Lancer logo and a whistle.
The way this game is going right now, it might just come down to who gets the ball last.
Yep, It's whoever can get a deep. I think it's going to go down to, at the end, who can get that defensive stop and the bucket. With back and forth, I mean, if the Lancers do not score here, it gives Collinsville a chance to make it one possession, and then they're right back in the ballgame if you start making some threes. Singleton gets it in as there's a whistle and out of it. 4:10 to play in the fourth. 57-53, Lancers by 4. Mosley bringing the ball up court between the center circles. Across the timeline, gets it to Singleton. Singleton up top at the 3. Got it guarded by Chambers. Singleton drives, blocked, whistle. That's going to go against Collinsville. He had one call that was questionable down the other end. Got to even it up there. And Singleton going to the line for 2. Mostly out of that. First foul, sorry. That's first on Winsinger. And Singleton going to the line. He's got 14. We saw a shooting barrage from him in the third. First free throw, back of the rim, and couldn't hit in. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on our Friday night. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us here. 57-53, right at 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Second free throw, got it. Singleton's got 15.
Right.
And Collinsville, it's called by Belleville East. Talk things over, and right here at crunch time, and Belleville East will get ready here for the stretch and hopefully keep the undefeated season going. They're trying to go 4-0 for the first time since 2016, 2017. And that does not include the COVID season where they played, I believe, about 16 games or so. So 58-53, East has called a timeout. We'll keep it here with you guys. And, man, Joey, we're set up for a really good last 4 minutes, man.
Absolutely. I hope it comes down to the wire just for our sake, really.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we want East to win, obviously, but if we can get a game that goes right down to the last possession, we won't complain at all. It's something we want. It's been a blast up here calling it, and it's great to have my partner Joey and have Camden on the camera as well. He's done a great job and a great game, and appreciate again everyone tuning in. I know we have a lot of people watching, and really appreciate it here. 58-53, Collinsville will get it here. They're going to go right to left on your TV screen.
It starts to get pretty detrimental here for Collinsville if they don't end up scoring.
They're going to need to score as Belleville East is up by 2 possessions and 3 if they can get another bucket. Reyes going to try a drive on Montgomery, layup, good. He made it. What a move. He's got 10. He enters double digits. 58-55. Collinsville down by 3, back to 1 possession. If they can keep it 1 possession, 1-2 possession late, the last minute or 2 minutes, I mean, this is good. They're set up in a good spot.
Yep.
Montgomery going to try and drive. Pass out to Lowry, going to try. He's only got 2 tonight. Lowry, layup. No, couldn't get on the finger roll. Rebound, Wilson. He's got it off the glass.
Wilson again staying aggressive on those offensive boards.
He's got 13, 60-55. Winster going to try drive all the way. Layup, back of the rim, no good. Too strong. Put back, that's no good. Too weak. And offensive boards blocked. What a defensive possession. Tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Belleville East.
Tipped right into the hands of Jeff Krug.
Lowry with 2. Yeah, correct that with 2. And then Wilson with 13. Singleton leading the team and scored 15. And right behind Montgomery with 11. Pickett with 7. 60-55. 3:06 to play in the fourth quarter. It stays with Belleville East. Lowry will trigger it in. Gets it to Wilson up top. Guarded by Chambers. Gets it to Pickett. Pickett going to drive, going all the way left side. Pickett, full jump shot, no good, and a foul. Whistle. And it looks like it's going to go against Collinsville, so Jordan Pickett will go to the line for 2.
Good man to have at the line.
He was making all of his free throws at the blue and white scrimmage. That is Nico Reyes' first foul. Collinsville's 3rd team foul. Belleville East has 5, by the way. Pickett, free throw, good. He's got 8. He's starting to heat up now in this fourth quarter, too, which Belleville East needed if they're going to want to pull this one out. Some big buckets, including a 3-pointer that gave East the lead at one point here in the fourth. Second free throw, Pickett trying to go 2 for 2. Back of the rim, 1 and go, and a whistle on the floor. That's going to go against Belleville East. A push off. That's on Antoine Wilson, his 3rd team foul. Don't want him to get some quick fouls and get in foul trouble. That's a big score. He's got 13. Collinsville down by 6. They need a 3-pointer to make it back to 1 possession. Bring it up to Reyes. Between the center circles, he dribbles. Guarded by Montgomery. Reyes gets it to Wilkinson, right back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson going to try and drive it. A guy open for 3. Takes all the way. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be won by Collinsville. That
just
went
a
up for
series
that.
of tips there.
That was crazy. Collinsville keeps with it, though. Layup down low. Thorpe's what? No good. Too strong. Big stop by Belleville. He's 2.5 to play up by 6. Pickett, what's a 3? Good! Good!
Off the second tip there. That is absolutely huge.
Wow. Hit the back of the glass. No good. Or went at the backboard. It tipped around the rim. Collinsville 3.
Rebound.
Bang!
Got it.
Right back at him. It's Winsinger. He's got 11. Timeout on the floor. 64-58. Pickett's got 11 now. We'll take a timeout in the Belleville's broadcast network. You're watching Lancer basketball. 2:11 to play. The Lancers lead 64-58. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Belleville's broadcast network. 64-55 is the score. 2:11 to play in the fourth quarter. A close Southwestern Conference matchup. The Lancers do have the ball at the timeout. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Steven Stack here with you, Joey Van Zummer, my partner, and Camden Desjardins working the camera. And the Lancers here have a 6-point lead, and we've seen the Lancers lead. It's they've taken a solid lead like this, and the Collinsville will come right back at you and make it either one possession tie or even take the lead. So this game is nowhere close to over with still over 2 minutes to play. Mosley will bring it up here. Gets it to Pickett. Pickett gets it to Mosley. Pressure here is Collinsville. They're playing a nice half-court trap. They're going to try and drive. Wilson, spin move. No good. Offensive forward, tipped. Oh, no. It tipped off Pickett out of bounds.
Man.
Trying to get the offensive rebound. Just slipped out of the hands of Jordan Pickett. A tough play there. 64. Oh, I have to update the scoreboard. I apologize. 64-58. I have it 55 still after that three-pointer. Sorry. There we go. Reyes going to bring it up across the timeline. Guarded by Singleton. 1:45 to play. Reyes, they got to get quick buckets here. Pass out. Able to keep it in.
Great pass there.
Stole it away,
Right
trying to pass
chest.
it. Mosley going all the way.
Pickett.
Behind the back pass to Pickett. Oh, man, what a play. He's got 13.
Kahoks trying to come right back here.
Here they
with a
go.
minute and a half
60s.
remaining in the
Layup.
paint.
Good.
Got it. Like you said, Steven, this defense or offense is not taking any chances. They come right back and shoot.
66-60, 1:20 to play. To block and foul call as Pickett went across the timeline. What a game this is.
Yeah, Lancers just has to keep on making their shots like they have been, because they have shown if they give any room to Collinsville, they will take it.
Yep. Singleton will bring it up. 1:18 to play. 66-60 here. Collinsville needs to stop at a bucket, probably a 3 if we want to make it one possession down the iron quickly. 1:10 to play. Singleton and Mosley between the center circles. Mosley going to try a drive. Mosley all the way. You got to path. It's good off the glass.
All right, got to
Mosley's got 10. You got to guard quickly. Collinsville's going to bring it up. 60 seconds to play and counting. 68-60. Winsinger calling the offense. 50 seconds between the center circles. Winsinger, he's got a pull or something. Pass out. White hash down low. Ramar. 45 seconds. Pickett on the defense. Ramar layup off the glass. Good. And a timeout.
All right, 2-possession game here.
68-62. 43.5 to play.
Lancers offense has to hold on to that ball as long as they can.
Yep, draw the foul, get to the free throw line, and make your free throws. It's a charity stripe for a reason, and you got to be able to sink them. I'm big college basketball guy and a St. Louis Billikens fan, and you guys, they played Auburn, number 13 Auburn this past weekend on Sunday, and they went 1 from 11 for the free throw line in the second half, and they lost by 5. So, and they really could have won if you make your free throws. That's what East has to do, because if you miss these free throws, it gives Collinsville a chance to get back in this game. You want to wrap this up here. 43.5 to go. That's their cheerleaders with their performance at the center circle. And Collinsville called the timeout. They have 1 left. East has 3. Lancers trying to go 4-0. Collinsville's coming in a record of 3-1. Next game for Belleville East, I believe, will be tomorrow. I'll have to look at my schedule. I know they're on the road at a neutral site, I believe. 68-62, 43.5 to play. Appreciate everyone spending their Friday night with us here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. It's been an absolute blast to bring it to you. Lowry will pass it in from the left side of the court. Lowry, they're full court pressure in it. Mosley,
there's a foul.
They're going to trap him. They're going to trap him. And there's a whistle. It's going to be called against Collinsville. I was scared he was going to travel. Oh, they called a timeout.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, that's smart because, like I just said, you don't want to travel. They had him trap double team. And when you're double team like that, you got to pass the ball. And when you try and pass the ball to double team, it's not going to go where you want it to go.
Yep.
And Collinsville put pressure. Good job by Collinsville. They put some pressure on Mosley and Lowry, who was the trigger man there. And he's called the timeout, 68-62. There's 41.1 to play.
Yeah, East is in a great position right now, but they could change very easily.
Yep, all Collinsville needs is steal and a bucket quickly. We saw Collinsville could score quickly. I mean, they went down the floor and just started shooting three-pointers. It falls. And that's all Collinsville needs is stealing the three, and it's a one-possession ball game. It's at 2. Pass it into Pickett, guarded by Winston, and they double team. Pickett's able to escape it, brings it across the time, almost across the timeline, he lost it. Ball's on the floor, out of bounds on it. He'll stay with Collinsville, 33.8 to play. Pickett trying to bring it across the timeline, and he escaped that initial double team. But Collinsville, one of the Collinsville players that was able to jar the ball loose.
Great job. A mistake you can't make here in the final minutes.
A player of that talent, that's a rare mistake. With how good Pickett is, the SIU commit, he's got 13 in the night. Pass it down low, Chambers. Mismatch down low, need a bucket going off the glass. Chambers has got 14. 68-64, that clock is running. Pickett gets it to Singleton, brings it across the timeline. Singleton gonna try a drive, escapes it, gets it to Lowry. 20 seconds, they can't foul, they haven't fouled. They foul Mosley at the right Southwestern Conference logo with 18.8. And so that is like to that East possession, they ran the clock. Ran the clock with 18.8 to go now. Able to escape the fouls. East is not in the bonus yet. Collinsville's only at 5. Number 20 on the foul, that is Wilkinson. Lowry will trigger it in right at the right Southwestern Conference logo, right in front of us here. Collinsville with 5 fouls. Gets it to Pickett on the left side. Pickett, they got a foul. Pickett is fouled with 15.9. They're not taking their Collinsville, they got to foul quickly and just running the clock off, and Belleville East is going to take it. 6 foul by Collinsville. Both teams with 6. Foul by Shelton. That's his first. They're going to switch the sideline. So Lowry will trigger it in for the left sideline, right in the middle of the court. Try to get it in. Singleton almost stolen away. Singleton drives, layup. No good, missed it. Offensive board, and he's fouled with 11.2 is Wilson. And if he can sink both of the free throws, that should be ball game.
That would probably be the dagger here.
That should seal it if he can. Wilson makes both. He has to make both because if you only go 1 for 2, Shelton's second foul. If you only go 1 for 2, it stays 2 possessions.
Yes.
And if you're Belleville East, if you're going to miss a free throw, you want to miss the second. So the clock runs, but you don't want to miss free throws on the spot no matter what. Wilson, first free throw, it's a 1-and-1. Missed it, back of the rim. Here comes Collinsville, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Horace gonna try with 5, layup, no good. Offensive board, Chambers put back with 2, it's good. Timeout Collinsville with 2.4 at Belleville East.
Oh, man.
Wilson, you cannot miss free throws. You missed the first, it's a 1-and-1. Go down the floor, offensive board, and suddenly
wow.
Collinsville's made it a one-possession game, 2.4. Collinsville's called their last timeout of the game. 68-66, there's 2.4 to go.
It's going to be tough for Collinsville to foul that quick.
But also just need a steal.
Yeah.
Because you have 2.4, that should be plenty of time. You need about 0.5 to get a jump shot off. This is going to go down to the wire. 68-66. Lowry will trigger it in here. With the game on the line, 2.7. Pickett comes up. Gets to the Pickett with 2. Foul with 1.5. It may take a full court heave. But then right now for Belleville East, you got the right guy you want the free throw line in Jordan Pickett. It will be a 1-and-1. Second foul on Horace's second. Horace is 12 after that layup to make it a one-possession game. Or maybe it might not be a 1-and-1. .5, 68-66. It looks like it's going to be a 1-and-1. Pickett needs it to make it a three-point game. Got it.
Right.
That's big because now you can't lose on a full court heave.
The shot will do it.
Make it ball game. If you don't make it, Collinsville's got the heave one up. 69-66. Pickett to win it. Missed it. No. Off the rim, and that's going to be timeout Belleville East. Nope, they're not going to call a timeout. They're going to hold it.
Right.
And the Lancers win a big offensive rebound by Antoine Wilson off the Pickett miss free throw. And the Lancers win a nail biter. 69-66.
What a fourth quarter for this Lancers team, really. Jordan Pickett came alive. He came into this quarter with 0 points, but a 3 and compiled a few others too.
Yep, he had
just great.
15 points in that fourth quarter lead the Lancers to victory. The Lancer Hoops post-game shows next. Post-game festivities next. We'll have an interview. We'll find someone, a coach or a player. What a game. The Lancers are 4-0 for the first time since 2016-2017 season. And our Lancer Hoops post-game show is next. Do not turn the dial. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back. Lancer Hoops post-game show. Steven Stock, Joy Van Zumberen, Kevin AJ on the camera. What a game that was. I'm out of breath. What a game.
Yeah, I mean, the Lancers came into the fourth quarter down by 4 points. The Kahoks had just come off a great run in the second half of the third quarter where they had completely turned this game around. I mean, just a lot of lead changes in the second half for sure. But overall, the Lancers pretty much dominated this fourth quarter.
So talked about it right at the end of that fourth quarter, and a big reason why they just won that game was Jordan Pickett, who had 15 in that fourth quarter. It was cold all night, and finally Pickett gets going. And that's probably the reason why the Lancers win this game. That got them over the edge.
Yeah, with a key player like that, you're hoping that he comes alive for the fourth quarter. And you love to see that he didn't get too discouraged, I guess, by a scoreless first three quarters.
Well, Kahoks had an answer for him the first three, and suddenly Pickett gets going in the fourth. And I'm going to talk about, let's run through these numbers real quick. So leading the Lancers had scored was 2 guys, Pickett and Singleton with 15, and we'll talk about Singleton after go through these numbers. He had a crazy third quarter. After that is Antoine Wilson with 13, and then it was that's 13. Yeah, that is 13. And then it was Montgomery with 11, Mason Mosley with 10, Jackson Hughes with 4, and then it's Talis Lowry. I don't know why I forget his first name. I know it. He had 2. And then over on the Collinsville side, leading them and scored with 17 was Jake Wilkinson. And then with 14 was Zach Chambers. With 12 was Nick Horace. With 13 was Jeremy Winsinger. Then it was Horace with 12. With 9 was Adam Ramar. And with 4 was Khalil Thorpe-Watt. And that was your score for the Collinsville K-Hawks. 69-66, the final in favor of Belleville East. And we'll talk about the third quarter with Singleton. I think Singleton also helped out a lot.
Yes.
He went 4 for 5 from 3 in a stretch. He went 4 for 6 total in that third, but 4 for 5 on 6 or 7 straight possessions. A big third quarter for him.
Yeah, they weren't able to sink many of the threes in the first half. Yep. But in the second, they were able to get some good looks. And even in the first half, they were able to get some good looks, but just did not take shots at the right times. So glad to see, Singleton leading the way there and helping them get the threes on the board.
They're able to get things rolling that second half. And then also in that first half, was what I felt like was K-Hawks trying to get something going down low with Adam Ramar and Zach Chambers, 6'6", got 6'6" and 6'8", respectfully. And that we didn't see that much in the second half. We did see it at the end, but the Lancers played some really great defense down low after a while.
They did. And, after kind of a sloppy first half, they really sharpened up on defense for sure, eliminated some of the fouls, eliminated just some of the mistakes. They got a lot better as far as rebounds go in the fourth quarter, too. So that defense was certainly key.
There we go. That's why our audio is messed up in the earphones. Apologize for that. Continue. Collinsville, so now they're 3-2. Belleville East is 4-0. Their best start since 2016-2017. And this team looks really good right now. I've talked about it to a few people now, as I think this Lancer team is better than last year for sure, and I think they can make a run when we get to the postseason. These games are fun. I think we're going to see a lot more of these this season.
Yeah, I mean, they beat the team that eliminated from the playoffs last year. And Collinsville is obviously a really great team this year as well. So hopefully East can live up to the high expectations as they are pretty much agreed to be one of the best teams here in the St. Louis and Southern Illinois area.
Yep. And I think I want to say they're probably third or fourth. I'll have to look at it again. They're third and fourth in the Metro East. And according to the AP poll rankings for our Class 4A, they were not in the top, whatever it is, of receiving votes, though. So that's going to go up, though, for sure after this game. And I lost my train of thought. 4-0. What else was I going to say? Oops. I lost my train of thought with that.
Well, I will say.
Go ahead.
That once they get Alex Jackson back, he's a great player, great guy. So I'm not quite sure what injury he is dealing with. It's possible, too. They just want to rest him up for a tournament this weekend.
Hopefully he gets back to be able to play. He played in all 3 games, the Alton Tip-Off tournament. And he's a guy down low that is a big key piece of this Lancer team. And I think that the K-Hawks don't get as many buckets as they did down low if you put Alex Jackson down there. As you have Pickett, who's, I believe he's 6'1", 6'4", and you had Wilson, who's 6'4", guarded 6'8", and 6'6" down low. That's tough, but they did a great job, though. We saw a few double teams, and it worked for Belleville East. And I want to go back to circle back to your thought with the regional championship. Talked about it to Coach Padgett and Coach Creek this past few weeks. Man, it definitely is still on their minds a little bit. Coach Padgett didn't like me bringing it up to him after the blue and white scrimmage, but it is on their minds still, and that they're able to come out tonight and get some revenge, which is great.
Yep.
And with that, great. Again, they went 1-3. They lost 3 straight. They won the first matchup in the regular season and lost 3 straight Clune Regional Championships. So great job tonight by them to get this win. Another, again, hard-fought victory for them. They definitely deserve this win.
I do think this team might be kind of what we saw with the Lancers football team.
Yeah.
This team has higher expectations coming in, but I do think as the season progresses, I mean, naturally with any team, but I do think once they have the time to gel together, they'll progress to be much better over the season.
They're going to live up to it. I think, like I said, they're going to have a great season. It's going to be a lot of fun. And with that also, before we head to a break, I'm going to try and get a post-game interview here shortly after the break. Again, something I talked about during the pregame and right before the game was Collinsville's coach, Darren Lee, who was trying to win number 700, and the Lancers spoiled it tonight. No offense to Coach Lee, but Belleville spoiled it.
Yeah.
And his celebrations could be delayed just for a little bit. I forget when they're back in action, but Belleville was able to delay it for now. So,
I'm sure he has no problem getting that at Collinsville.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely probably rather run it at home, and I would think their next game is at home. That'd probably be better. But what was I gonna say? But I mean, he's a great coach though, and like I said, we're joking up here, delaying it and spoiling it. But that man's a great coach. Again, record is 699 and 300 now. This will be his next game's gonna be 1,000, maybe 700, 300. That's a 700 win percentage. I mean, that guy is tremendous. This is his 33rd year coaching, and Collinsville's got a really good head coach on the bench. He's tremendous, and I think you put any other coach there on the bench, I don't know if Collinsville comes back like they did tonight, because you got to give some respect to Coach Lee, who drew up some great plays. And we saw out of the timeout in the third quarter, they went on a 9-0 run. So they drew up some great plays that really helped them get back into this game, and Lancers pull this one out by 3 points. A very close game. We're going to take a short break here on the Lancers Hoops postgame show. I'm going to try and grab a coach or a player for a postgame interview when they come out of the locker room, which should be any minute now. And we'll get that to you here. Do not stay tuned here, and we'll wrap it up after that. So we'll be right back here in the Belleville East Broadcast Network and Lancers postgame show. Again, the final. Lancers win this one, 69-66. We'll be right back. Appreciate everyone still watching. Still waiting on a post-game interview. We're waiting for Coach Creek or someone to come out of the locker room. So appreciate everyone's tuning in. As soon as they come out, I'm going to get down there and grab someone before we finish this off. Definitely want to get an interview and get Coach Creek's thoughts on this one. So taking our short break here and hopefully get an interview soon. Stay tuned. I appreciate everyone staying on. We'll be right back on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test. Well, back to the Belleville Broadcast Network. Finish here on the Lancer Hoops postgame show. The Lancers get the win 69-66. They're proving 4-0 in the year. And here joined by head coach Jeff Krug. Thank you for taking time to join us.
Hey, no problem at all.
What's your thoughts on this win? You guys played great battle throughout and was able to get a nail-bite win.
Yeah, we played well. We could play a lot better. Not having Alex Jackson tonight hurt us, but we just got to get our defense and rebounding a little bit better, and we could have pulled away. But overall, I'm pleased with the effort.
And with Jackson, is that an injury?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be back probably on next Friday.
Okay, good to hear.
Pickett, first 3 quarters, was held scoreless, 0 points, and then finally got it going in the fourth, and he had 15 in that fourth quarter. Probably the reason why you guys go over that edge to get the win.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big time player for us, and they were in a box and one, so we knew as soon as some of the other guys started knocking down shots, it was going to open things up for JP.
Now, going into this fourth quarter, when you're down by 4, Collinsville had really just gone on a great run near the end of the third quarter. What message are you spreading to your team, really, to rally the great fourth quarter performance that they produced?
I'm just telling them to calm down. We have 8 minutes left, and they were tired. They didn't go as deep on their bench, so we knew we were wearing them down, and we knew it'd eventually turn in our favor.
With Pickett being scoreless the first 3 quarters, you had to have other guys step up. Antoine Wilson had 15, Singleton had 15, and T.J. Montgomery had 11. What's it like having a team where maybe your top scorer was cold, you can have other guys step up and produce points?
Yeah, it's great. It makes us a lot more difficult to game plan for. I mean, a lot of times last year they were just game planning for JP, but with this, I mean, we got a lot of scores, a lot of guys that can do some things, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to guard us.
Was there anything that you were expecting out of Collinsville that they didn't show tonight, or something that you were expecting that they did really well?
I mean, they're well coached. They do a lot of things well. I mean, I knew they were going to run their offense and try to get the ball in the post, and they did a good job doing that, but luckily we battled and finished the game with a victory.
Good to know off that point, well coached. If you do not, I don't know if you know, but Coach Darren Lee came in trying to look for win 700 tonight. You guys spoil it. What's it like to get a win against a guy that's that good at coaching with a record of 699, 300 now?
Oh yeah, I mean it's big time. I mean he's a great coach. He's a great guy. I mean he's coached at Nashville and at Collinsville. Has always been successful. So it's always good to get a win on one of his coach teams.
Joe, you have anything you want to finish off? Or?
Don't think so.
All right, I appreciate Coach Creek taking time to join us tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, thank you.
We'll be right back here. End this one. Thank you, Coach Creek, taking time to join us. Sorry, I apologize. It was very late. Apologize for that. I appreciate everyone still tuned in. And we're going to end this one now because I know we've been on live for a while. But what a game tonight was. A lot of fun. I appreciate you coming up here to do it with me. Appreciate Cam DeJournay, who was our cameraman. And this is a great night. Great way to start off the home season 4-0 now.
Absolutely. I can't wait for the season to carry on.
You got next home game will be on the 8th against Collinsville. Tomorrow they're at a neutral site, take it on normal community, and then they play Edwardsville next Friday. I believe it's Edwardsville next Friday, and I know the next home game after that's on the 16th against, I think it's Alton, I want to say. It's either Alton or Grand City. So there's that for you. Our next broadcast will be on the 15th. I have girls basketball against, or not 15th, 8th against Edwardsville, and then we'll have the 9th the call here for boys basketball. They take on Edwardsville. Lancers proved a 4-0 with the win. The Collinsville 3-2 now after the loss, and that is going to be it for us on the Belleville Broadcast. And I appreciate everyone who sticked with us on the Lancer Hoops post-game show, and what a game it was. Appreciate everyone tuned in, and we'll see you guys later. We're going to have a good rest of their Friday night and a good weekend.